I'm Elizabeth Fox. I'm reading from a separate piece by Knowles, and it has been challenged and banned for violence and sexual content and bad language. Our absence from dinner had been noticed. The following morning, the clean-washed shine of summer mornings in the North Country, Mr. Prudhomme stopped at our door. He was broad-shouldered, grave, and he wore a gray business suit. He did not have the careless, almost British look of most of the Devon masters, because he was a substitute for the summer. He enforced such rules as he knew. Missing dinner was one of them. We had been swimming in the river, Finney explained. Then there had been a wrestling match. Then there was that sunset that anybody would want to watch. Then there had been several friends we had to see on business. He rambled on, his voice soaring and plunging in its vibrant soundbox, his eyes now and then widening to fire a flash of green across the room. Standing in the shadows, with the bright window behind him, he blazed with sunburned health. As Mr. Prudhomme looked at him and listened to the scatterbrained eloquence of his explanation, he could only be seen rapidly losing his grip on sternness. "If you hadn't already missed 9 meals in the last 2 weeks, he broke in. But Finney pressed his advantage, not because he wanted to be forgiven for missing the meal. That didn't interest him at all. He might have rather enjoyed the punishment, if it was done in some novel and unknown way. He pressed his advantage because he saw that Mr. Prudhomme was pleased, won over in spite of himself. The master was slipping from his official position momentarily, and it was just possible, if Phineas pressed hard enough, that there might be a flow of simple, unregulated friendliness between them. And such flows were one of Finney's reasons for being. The real reason, sir, was that we just had to jump out of that tree. You know, that tree. I knew, Mr. Prudhomme must have known, Finney knew, if he stopped to think, that jumping out of the tree was even more forbidden than missing a meal.